Okay folks, welcome out to the next stop on this beautiful Saturday, and my attempt at the first next stop since my leg's been bunged up. So here I go folks, on the next stop. Let's see what we got folks, and just wanted to thank all of the guys out there, all the support I've had with this bung leg mate. You guys have helped me pull through a lot quicker than I could have otherwise, so thanks heaps guys, all the support. Mate, I can't say enough how much it means to me mate, so thanks heaps. And with that said, let's get out, find out what we got on the next stop folks. And here comes Hop Along. No, he's alright, he's struggling along. How cool is that folks? We've had a big tree branch come down, next stop, out at Narragansett Reserve on the Saturday, and just a beautiful habitat log out on the pond for all sorts of creatures. You can see a bit further up there where it's come down and broken off, just up here somewhere. Just magnificent mate. So that's the first stop out on the Cumberland Walk today with old Hop Along Keezy, the caveman. The next stop brings us to a beautiful eastern water skink out on the Cumberland, just in the filtered sunlight. It doesn't want to get out in the midday sun, it's a little bit too hot. All the reptiles go back in and they just hang out in the shade or the filtered sun. So just a beautiful lizard, the beautiful eastern water skink. Yeah, so that's just magnificent out the pond area. And just zoom back and give you a look at this beautiful pond area down here at Narragansett before we head off to the next stop folks. Oh, that's just magnificent. Look at this spider spinning its web, just insane. The spider itself is just incredible, look at it. The way they spin those webs, just amazing guys, it's absolutely amazing. Look at him producing that web out there, that's just insane, absolutely insane. Something a little bit different out on the Cumberland today. Not sure what this sort of spider is, but he looks magnificent guys, amazing. Here they are guys, beautiful next stop. It's the eastern rosella, out in its natural habitat mate, out on the wetlands section. This is where they love to feed these guys, they're just amazing. They love to get in on the ground and eat all of those little seeds and seeding plants and small fruiting plants. They get on the ground and all of the little seeds, and like you can see them chewing on those little dead seed pods there. Like beautiful, absolute magic animals. You can see those colours on this guy. They're just absolutely amazing. Yeah, they're one of the staples out here on the Cumberland and one of the best looking birds ever. I don't think there's a better colour scheme ever in the bird world than the eastern rosella out on the Cumberland. Beautiful bird, mate. Hey guys, welcome to the log, mate. The mad Narragansett log, the world famous log, guys. So great to be back out here on the 2 feet and back to the log. So let's go folks, let's see what we got at the log today guys. Just magic mate. On the next stop, magic. Wouldn't be a stop off at the Narragansett Reserve without visiting the famous log, and a gorgeous pied cormorant out there on the log, just drying himself off after probably diving in there underneath the water for a metre or so, and I'm probably picking up some fish and some eels and some little guppies and whatever else he can get his hands on. A beautiful, beautiful animal. You can see how he's all oiled up so that it makes him a little bit more water resistant, and he just dry himself off there a bit because they can't fly too well when their wings are wet, these guys, so that's why you see them hanging the wings out like that. And just zoom back, just a pleasure to be back at the log at Narragansett mate, on the Genge again. Just magnificent, eh? So little pied cormorant here, magnificent, down at the Genge. Just give you one last little close up of him. Oh, he is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful pied cormorant out at Narragansett at the Ginge, mate. See, as I was just mentioning, that's how he dries his wings out. He just hangs his wings out there. So that's why you see them in this position a lot of the time, is because they can't fly very good at all when their wings are wet. So they oil up and they'll hang their wings out to dry after they go down for a dive. And yeah, this is a beautiful picture of the little pied cormorant drying his wings out down at Narragansett Reserve on the famous log, folks. He's back on the Ginge and back on the log. Look at that for gorgeous, mate. They just don't get much better, folks. Next stop out on the Cumberland, come to this beautiful male eastern water dragon, and as you can see, he's in the shade, just hidden out probably about 15-20 foot off the water. This guy, he's up fairly high, and he's just staying out of that midday sun. Because I'm down here at midday, this is where you look for the reptiles when it comes to the hot weather. They don't like being out in the really hot midday sun. You'll find them just lazing around on a branch or on a log, and probably in the filtered sun more than that. So here we have a beautiful male eastern water dragon, and he's just lazy, having a beautiful lazy Saturday, and Saturday afternoon bask in the sun, in the filtered sun. It'd be way too hot, and you'll see he's hidden away quite well. If I zoom back, you'll see he's actually hidden away quite well up there. So just magic. And we're just out near that area we call the log, folks. So yeah, and that cormorant just took off or flew away, eh? So we might head off to see what we got on the next stop, folks. Absolute Bobby Dazzler of a day out here on the Ginge, mate. Look at that. Just don't come much better. Okay, that brings us to the next stop. Beautiful out here on the log. And little kingfisher. It's been dive bombing around here all day, the azure kingfisher, this one. So yeah, we've got both the kingfishers down here. We've got the sacred kingfisher and the azure kingfisher as well, plus the kookaburras, of course, is another kingfisher. So yeah, beautiful down here. And if you zoom back a bit, we might see the little azure kingfisher dive down into the water here. Just see a flash of blue as he dive bombs the water, I guess. We're lucky enough to get him dive bomb the water. Just amazing. Hear those musk lorikeets in the background too. Narragansett, what a beautiful, beautiful spot. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful, beautiful female eastern water dragon down at the pond area. And she's just in the dappled sunlight too, the filtered sunlight. Way too hot for the reptiles at midday, or probably about 1:30 now. So yeah, way too hot for these guys out in the midday sun. So they just get a bit of dappled sunlight at this time of the day. Gorgeous female eastern water dragon down in the pond area. Narragansett, just an absolute ripper, mate. Saturday down at the Ginge, having an absolute ripper. Back on two legs, back filming the next stop, folks, and loving it. Okay, speaking of next stop, let's go see what we got on the next stop, folks, eh? Just a Bobby Dazzler, this girl. Beautiful Pacific black duck out at the log at Narragansett. That gorgeous sheen that comes off those wing panels, like a beautiful purple, and it changes to green depending on the angle that the sun hits it at. Just amazing. Yeah, beautiful next stop out on the Cumberland, the Pacific black duck. An absolute staple out here, the Pacific black duck. Some sort of mad looking shield bug here, or also called a stink bug by some people, because they can exude a really, really putrid smelling substance, these guys. So often known as the stink bug. They're actually a shield bug, some type of shield bug. So such name because of the shape of the wing structure. Looks like a shield. So that's the next stop out here on the Cumberland. Beautiful shield bug. or stink bug, whichever you prefer. Magnificent sacred kingfisher out on the Cumberland at the Ginge, mate. Just awesome. The Ginge is really turning it on. Just a beautiful, beautiful bird, this sacred kingfisher. And he's just up there above the pond area. That's where they like to frequent. Just keep their eye out for little fish and guppies and other morsels underneath the water. And they'll just dive bomb and smash those little guppies and fish. And probably hit about a foot or two underneath the water, grab the fish, and up they'll come into the tree and they'll snavel that. So beautiful animal. The awesome sacred kingfisher of the Cumberland out at Narragansett, mate, at the Ginge with a caveman. He's back on 2 feet and back filming, and not a bad bird. They are beautiful, the sacred kingfishers. I mean, I love my azures. I reckon they are so gorgeous. All those colours all over the head, that massive bright blue, and all different hues. But the sacred kingfisher, just remarkable. That glossy black banded stripe, and they have the same. They have all different colour hues of blue, these guys, just like the azure kingfishers, except they're a little bit bigger than the azure. And yeah, basically similar diet than the azure, and similar habits. And yeah, these guys, I've seen them have a couple clutches each this year, so we've got a lot of these beautiful azure and sacred kingfishers down at Narragansett Reserve. Next stop's been an absolute bottler on a Saturday. So lovely, lovely kingfisher. And he's just waiting up there. He's an ambush predator. He'll single out any little guppies or small fish near the surface of the water, and he'll track those. And these guys have even been known to follow along platypus while they're feeding, and as they disturb the water, they will come down and just absolutely dive bomb whatever the platypus has stirred up. So very clever, clever bird as well. On the next stop, Saturday, having an absolute ripper, mate, with Keezy the caveman, a doozy, an absolute doozy, guys. Those colours are magic, aren't they? Really magic. See that hue of blue all down the left-hand side of him there? It's just magnificent. Totally different hue of blue than over the rest of him. Yeah, some of those lines are just amazing. Okay, folks, let's get out and find out what we can find on the next stop. This one has just been a cracker, mate. I might go back and see if I can get some more azure footage now, since I've got a whole heap of good footage of this sacred kingfisher, so it'd be just amazing to get some more footage today of the azure. I've got a little bit, but can never have too much, can ya? Okay, guys, just magnificent. Hope you're enjoying the day out here on the Cumberland, mate, at Narragansett, at the Ginge with a caveman. On the next stop, folks, let's see what we got on the next stop. You're Bobby Dazzler, aren't you, mate? An absolute Bobby Dazzler. Bit closer up at this beautiful sacred kingfisher now. Give you a little bit, look at those colours a bit better. Just moved into the sun just a little bit. Just cracking colours on these guys, eh? They're an absolute corker of a bird. You don't get much better than these guys. Yeah, thought I'd just give you a beautiful, bit more of a closer up look at this guy. See what I can get out of this camera, the new camera that I've got. And off you go, and off we go on the next. Beautiful spider. It's like the leaf curl spider. Magic looking guys, these beautiful spider. Magic. And there's a sacred, there's an azure kingfisher here too somewhere. Just seen him dive into the water after something just around here somewhere. Hopefully we get to see him again. Back a bit more and see if we see him dart out. There he goes, straight out into the water. Beautiful little azure kingfisher. Definitely got something then. magic. Beautiful azure kingfisher. Just having a look into the water. I'm going to try and get a morsel of food here. I'll try and zoom back when he flies. We might get him going into the water after some food. And I'll just zoom back now. Just keep our eye on him. See if we can see him swoop into the water after some food. That'd be mad to see. Beautiful azure kingfisher there. He's absolutely gorgeous, this guy. Look at him. Magnificent. The most beautiful looking birds out on the Cumberland Plains, these guys are. Absolutely love them. Now zoom back again. See if we can get him going out onto the water to get his prey. He's looking there for some prey, so hopefully we can get some footage of him doing the dive bomb into the water here. Okay, mate. Looks like some monkey business going on here. Hey, couple of dragonflies, mate. Getting jiggy with it. It's magic, mate. Okay, we come to the next stop, and what a challenge. Without the crutches, and I'm on the bung leg. Hope this guy don't turn on me. Pretty placid snake, these guys. He just looks like he wants to get out and get some sun. Damn hot, I tell you that much, but probably come out for about 10 minutes, regulate that body temperature, and then you go back into the grass and do a bit of hunting. But yeah, magnificent creature, this one. And I actually seen another one just down the hill here, probably only about 20 or 30 feet away, just over in this area just here, in the place we call Snake Alley, folks. So I guess that's why they call it Snake Alley. Yeah, it was just over the back here, so see if we can spot it. I don't think it's down here now. Hopefully I don't stack it down the hill. Hey guys, that was the last stop on the Cumbo Express for this beautiful Saturday down at Narragansett. So from the Next Stop crew, we'll see you next time on the next stop, folks. And hope you enjoyed the show today. Back on two legs, well, almost still hopping along, but still battling along, folks. So next stop, who knows what. See you tomorrow, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the next stop. Next stop, folks. Hey, us guys here, we'll see you guys on the next stop. Awesome. All right. See you.